Welcome to our next video on Relativity Rainbow Bridge, where we're going to cover combat. So right in front of us, we have a game that's on turn 14, and we're about to get into some unit versus unit attacks. So the first one right here, these Greyhound coursers are going to attack the Nimbly Moggies right in front of them. Ground combat can occur between any two adjacent units on the board, adjacent being up, down, left, and right. The attacking unit will roll its attack dice, and the defending unit will roll its defending dice. So in this case, a d10 and a d6 against a d10 and a d8. Now, the way the rolls work here in Relativity, you're not adding the dice together. What you're doing is taking the highest value from each player's roll. So we'll roll the dice for both players and see what we came up with. So the attacking unit, its highest roll is a 7, and the defending unit's highest roll is a 4. In this situation, the defending unit is destroyed and removed from play. Now, let's see a situation where there's a tie. So right here, the two highest values are both 7. And in this case, the defending unit is not destroyed, but rather is pushed. When a unit is pushed, it is moved to another space. And in this case, when the attacker and the defender both roll the highest value, the attacker gets to choose which space the unit is moved to. So they can move it in any adjacent or diagonally adjacent square. So the attacker can move the defender to this space, this space, this space, or this space. Now, as an attacker, what we'd want to do is we're going to want to move it to this space, because now this unit is what we consider off supply lines. The final outcome of a ground attack is when the defender rolls the highest value, but 2 of the lower dice share a value. In this case, the defender rolled an 8 to the attacker's 7, but the 2 lower dice both share a 5. In this scenario, it's once again a push, but the defender can move the defending unit to any adjacent space of their choosing. So in this scenario, as the defender, I'd probably want to move it back here on my supply line where it can better defend, attack. I can move it again, as opposed to being off supply lines where there's penalties. During a ground attack, units can utilize nearby ranged units to help. So once again, this Greyhound coursers are going to attack these Nimbly Moggies. However, there is a ranged unit off to their right, which is diagonally adjacent to the enemy unit, therefore can help in the attack. When a ranged unit helps in a ground attack, they roll first. The way ranged units work in the game is they have 2 dice listed on the card. You roll both those dice. Whichever result is higher, that's the effect. As you can see, the result of this range attack, die 1 is a 4, die 2 is a 1, therefore the defending unit is suppressed. When suppressed, a defending unit cannot move, and it drops its highest die when defending. So instead of rolling a d10 and a d8, they will now just roll a d8. Once the range attack is finished, we go ahead with the normal ground attack. So it's a d10 and d6 versus just a d8. The attacking unit has a 4, highest value, therefore it's an automatic win for the attacking unit. The defending unit is removed from play, and the attacking unit must take the space of the defending unit if it becomes empty. That mechanic I want to go over is the coordinated attack. When you have 2 adjacent units, you can engage in a coordinated attack. What that means is they can both attack with a single action as long as they are both adjacent to the enemy. In this case, the Moggy Mouse Boss will attack the Window Watch Salukis, and the Nimbly Gibbs over here will attack another batch of Window Watch Salukis. you would go in order and you would go about ground combat in the same way you normally would. But when the turn is over, after a coordinated attack, your opponent will receive one bonus action for their turn. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos about the game.